part 3 of sorting through Jimmy's thousands of paintings. This one we're gonna put in the scrap pile. It was just somewhere I was testing out brush strokes. This one, I started a painting, didn't like it, I redid it. I'll show it to you in a second. This one is part of another thing I was experimenting with, and I didn't like how it turned out, so I'll just put this one in the $5 yard sale. Someone might buy it. I started to paint a fancy man who was fixing his tie, and I only worked on it for like 20 minutes, and then I did something else and forgot it existed until right now. I put that one in the needs work. Here's a few rapid fire. Started a tree painting in the needs work. $5 yard sale one. This is just like a wintry painting, and I actually made, I thought I had 2 of them. $5 yard sale. This was a concept for paint class. Here's another $5 one. And I actually redid it a little bit differently. This one I like. I just don't think I'm ever gonna hang it up for display. So $5 yard sale it is. I moved something and I found more scrap canvases. 17 more of them, to be exact. $5 yard sale. $5 yard sale. Didn't turn out how I wanted it to turn out. I started this really cool idea for a dinosaur, and then I just never got a background to it. And I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. But I think I'm gonna put it in the scrap pile. There's the other winter one. $5 yard sale. It's accidentally snuck into the scrap pile and it's not supposed to be there. This is my original painting logo. I'm gonna redo it a little bit, but I'm keeping it. We are on to the little paintings now. This is a series of this tiny guy just finding himself in really precarious situations and not really necessarily having a way to get out of them. I actually have a bunch of these all over the world, and so I'm gonna keep them because I think they're cute, and I really want to do a few of them over again because my art skill is just like better than it used to be. Some blank ones. This is an oil painting. I wasn't super skillful with oil painting just yet. $5. $5 yard sale. $5 yard sale. This is fun. This is probably before any of your times, but I did some painting videos where I painted blindfold, and this is what I painted while I couldn't see when I was perfectly blind. So in case you're wondering, if I lose my eyesight, I do also lose my art skill. $5 yard sale. Scrap pile. $5 yard sale. $5 yard sale. Anytime I do a commission work for somebody, I make them a miniature version of it, and then I make them the big one, and all of them, every person of them, has just had way too much faith in my art, because I'm telling you, the finished mural of this looked very different than this sample did, but this sample sold them over, so I'm glad they trusted me. $5 yard sale. Another blind painting, $5 yard sale. Just a black painting, we can keep this. $5 yard sale. This was in here. This is the original. I thought I maybe gave this away at some point, but this is the first one of the little struggly guy that I painted. I'm hanging on to him. $5 yard sale. $5 yard sale. $5 yard sale. This came to me in a dream, and I don't know why I needed to paint it, but I needed to paint it. So I painted it, and it's going to go with the $5 yard sale pile. This was featured in a video where I was painting with both hands, because I'm ambidextric and I do paint with both hands, if you didn't know that about me. That's a fun fact. $5 yard sale. We are now on to paintings of this size. And there's more of them than you think there are.